Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Wax with Alex. I'm Alex. Thank you for joining me for another video. In today's video, I have what I have been warming for last week. So Friday to Friday, August 12th to August 19th yesterday. I'm a day late, but I haven't changed any waxes today, and I wouldn't tell you about it if I did. I'd save it for next week. So I'll go over that. I have my notes and some of the bars that I haven't finished so that I can sniff through them. If I don't have the clamshell any longer because I finished it, I'll put a photo up here. I may put a photo up here if I don't hold it up long enough because I want you guys to take a look at it. And I'll also put scent notes down here so that you know what I'm talking about when my nose goes crazy, because sometimes I don't get it right. Every nose is different, right? Every sniffer differs. And yeah, so I hope you're ready. Let's get right into it. So I didn't change any wax on Saturday. I didn't change any wax until Sunday, August 14th. I put 2 cubes of sweet amber and freesia. It was from a Bring Back My Bar quite a while ago now, maybe a year or two ago. I put it in my basement. It's really floral in a way that it's just sharp to me. I actually didn't mind it in my basement. I almost couldn't smell it sometimes, so it really like lightened up when warming, and I was kind of intimidated by it because of its floral. So I was pleasantly surprised by that in the basement. So I was happy that went down there. I also did 1 cube of Dumbo in the bathroom. I had one from like when it was not last released, but the time before that, so years ago. I had 1 cube just so I could remember what it smelled like, because for whatever reason, once it gets warming, my family didn't like it, including myself, and I didn't know why. And I was hoping it would change, and it's funny. I think what has changed something for me for the scent is we bought little Timothy Q from Dumbo, the little mouse, in the buddy clip. He's in a bag right now. He smells fantastic. And I don't know why that scent smells so differently for me in the scented beads versus the wax. So I warmed that in my bathroom, the 1 cube of Dumbo, and I think I like it better now than I did, and I think the scent beads in that little buddy clip helped me like it more, and I'm so surprised. I've never really had that happen. So that's kind of fun. And oh my gosh, that little scent buddy smells amazing. I love that little guy. I can smell him pretty far too, and I like it. So I also put 2 cubes of walnut raisin muffin in my girls' room. We really like this. She really likes this. I like it best when the temperatures are a little bit cooler, just because it is such a rich, like decadent scent, and I love it's like golden raisins, I believe, in the description, and they're like very plump smelling. Like it actually smells like a bakery with raisins, almost to the point where they're like rehydrated to grapes, you know, like where it smells, wow. And there's just a nice spice in there. I really like that one. That was a scent of the month for October in 2020, maybe. I don't think we've seen this back since, other than in clearance sales. So, if you like that kind of scent, definitely pick it up. I hope we see it back. Okay, for Monday, August 15th, I changed my bedroom to 3 cubes of cashmere and corduroy. I do 2 cubes in my Take a Stand warmer and 1 cube in my mini Take Me Home warmer. It's like a little house. I believe it says Love Lives Here. I really like that warmer. I know it's kind of a pain. It has like, because the roof blocks half of the opening, maybe I'll put a picture up here. And I have cashmere and corduroy here, so I won't have to do that. So I'll put a picture up here. I still love it. It's like a little fairy house or something. I think it's cute. And the houses in general. I really hope they do maybe come out with like a house diffuser shade where the mist comes out the chimney. That would be adorable, if they could finagle that to work. Cashmere and corduroy, my daughter loves this too. We have been wearing the room spray. I make sure it's like over clothes and stuff like that. But like it smells beautiful, and I am like addicted to it right now. There's creamy vanilla and perfume, cozy, like just great. Sorry, I was supposed to hold this up over here so that you could see the house. That's okay. Anyways, I have that's such a good one. I also put Vanilla Waves. I put 3 cubes in my front hall. Really like that one. It's not like it's a boomer, but it sort of builds over time and just kind of hangs in the air. It's one of those where you can just smell it for a really long time. Like I'll walk by ages later and I'm like, wow, it smells like I just put in Vanilla Waves. Like it smells so good. And it's such a good mixer, although I just love it on its own too. It's just creamy, sweet, not heavy sweet, but it's so good. I did 2 cubes of sugar cookie in the living room. That was fantastic. I am so glad that came back, and that I've changed my mind about it. I have really come around more to bakery. I think I always liked it, but I was like intimidated by how they smelled in the clam. Oh my gosh, I'm totally over that. The vanilla is just great. Anyways, I love how that dies down, like the last notes of the vanilla sitting in there. Really good. And I also then we changed my girls' room from walnut raisin muffin to cashmere corduroy as well. 2 cubes. Yes, 2 cubes in my girls' room. We really like this. She picked this. She just like, she does the same thing I do where she's like, ah, every time she smells it. And she has a little stash of testers that she really likes. This one's sugar cookie. Oh, she liked pumpkin roll. I let her keep these ones. I have extra sets and Hug in a Mug. I should mix the sugar cookie with Hug in a Mug for her. She'd probably love that. It'd be like extra cookie dough, you know. Oh, probably would be really good. Actually, I've been really liking what I think it's Susan Fitzpatrick here on YouTube has been doing, where she just kind of digs her hands in her old testers and tries to mix some that are kind of similar. I'll link her in my description and the video that she mentioned that, because I think that's a great idea, and you might mix things that you wouldn't want to waste cubes on otherwise when you're thinking of mixes. And she's doing a really nice job of, like, she'll pull one out and then she tries to find a couple that maybe match it and then mixes them. Really like it. I think that's such a cool idea. So maybe I'll start doing that in some of my, I've got lots of testers, but I like to give them to, sorry if you can hear my kids. I like to give them to customers too, that when the scent comes back around, if they like want to smell it or whatever. I have here on Tuesday, August 16th, I had like a sick day, although I did change one wax. So it's kind of funny that I put that. I was like out of commission that day. I don't know what happened. So what I did change, I did 1 cube of First Day of Fall in my bathroom. That lasted forever. It was so strong. Like my whole upstairs smelled like First Day of Fall, which I did not have a problem with, other than it was a little bit hot, but I didn't mind having some strong fragrance when I just like I don't want to smell bathroom. I don't want to smell upstairs. I'd much rather smell fall. So that was really nice. On Wednesday, August 17th, I put a whole bunch of black raspberry vanilla around my house. I really enjoyed it this time. I think it might have been a newer poured brick. Maybe we're just going through bricks a lot more in North America, and these are more freshly poured than we expect. And that's why they're lighter, because I was already getting, sorry, I think I just touched my nose to that. It's already getting stronger. It's really juicy. Oh, you can see that. Sorry. But look at my progress. Half a brick. Okay, and my mom really likes this scent. So where I did put this, I put 2 cubes in, or two, like half a brick cube, which is equivalent of 2 bar cubes, into my girls' room. I put 2 cubes in my front hall, although I could still smell Vanilla Waves. I took it out anyways, but it was still fantastic. And I put 2 cubes in my living room, and I loved how it like wafted everywhere. It was really nice. And I also put that in the living room. I was taking out sugar cookie, and that I love the vanilla. I love that vanilla at the end. It's so good. I could almost like eat it. I don't, but it smells really good. Okay. So yeah, that's my brick progress. So I've been trying to do at least 1 brick scent in a week. Sometimes I forget. I try not to. Because I like this, and I've got vanilla bean buttercream coming. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, because I keep thinking, oh, I gotta get another bar of that, and I'm like, no, I've got a brick coming. I've got a whole 5.5 bars worth of wax coming. Because that one blew me away. I had never worn, I don't know. That one just shook me. I needed more. I also changed my bedroom to 3 cubes of Pacific Sandalwood. Really like this. I hope it comes back. I hope Scentsy has heard our demand. The color even changes. I don't know if I can show you. I've even gotten bars. Oh no, they're not that bad. I've gotten bars that were yellower than this. And they did have a slightly different scent. So I mean, things may have changed over time. That the formula was a little bit different in one batch, or it was stored a little bit differently, or it came from another location and it just was a little bit different. Oh, it's so nice. It's so sweet and so creamy and like not quite cologne-y, because I'm not into the cologne-y scents. Not quite perfumey, although I like perfumey a little bit. But oh man, that was a good one. This was in Australia and it came to us in an international wax collection. It even has this label. I think I've seen it. I don't know that I have any with the other label. You know what? I'm going to check. No, I thought I might have some with the other label. I think I've gotten some before with the original label from like Australia, region 3 for Scentsy. So we have some scents that do overlap between regions, but we have many scents that don't, which is, I think, kind of interesting and fun. I know some people feel like, well, then I wanted that scent and that's in another region. And I mean, I just think it's kind of fun in general. But then we have friend swaps. So, I mean, that's kind of fun too. I hope Scentsy has heard our demand for our love of Pacific Sandalwood. If this came to us in a wax and the fabric spray, the like Scentsy Fresh, if this came in, I don't know if it would be heavy enough for laundry, but even in a body mist, room spray, I'd be wearing it as a body mist. Oh my goodness, that would be good. And then on Thursday, August 18th, I put 2 cubes of sugar cookie in my girl's room. Man, she loves that scent. Absolutely loves that. I think it's the vanilla. We're just vanilla lovers here. I also changed out, this was in the evening, I changed out my Take a Stand warmer, which is on all the time. I don't turn that off because it's an element warmer and I just enjoy the scent at night. And I turned my mini warmer that's in my room off at night. So the Pacific Sandalwood was still going fairly good from my mini warmer, but it was pretty done on in my bigger warmer, the Take a Stand. So I changed that to 1 cube of Simply Vanilla, which is not that strong of a scent. And the scent together was fantastic. They were intermingling really, really nice. I might want to try like a mix of both of them together in the same warmer. I don't know how that would go. And I don't know how many of you have access to Pacific Sandalwood or Simply Vanilla now, because it was from a Bring Back My Bar in January. Was that when Simply Vanilla was here? I'm not positive. Anyways, recent Bring Back My Bar. So they're not available currently, either of those scents, but man, oh my gosh. And even actually, it's funny. It was like a day later, and I put notes back in here, and I said, my son was like kind of sitting near the warmer, and he's like, "Oh, Mom, is it just me, or does it smell great in here?" And I like choked laughing. I was like, "It does. I like it too." So we just love vanilla, and I love that my son notices it all the scents, and that we have different tastes, because sometimes they pick up stuff, and especially him, he's got a different nose, and I really appreciate that. On Friday I changed the bathroom to the last little half cube of First Day of Fall. I had the half cube because my daughter really likes this scent. She just really wanted me to keep even half a cube to put in that warmer again. So I was like, sure, whatever. And I have notes here saying that it's a great scent, long lasting. It smelled fantastic up there. Just great. Especially with any breeze that wafted through it. Just like my whole upper floor was just scented. I did 2 cubes of root beer float. I I like this a lot. Sorry, it's not quite I mean, I need to put it in front of my face. There, is that better? And I think why I like it is because it doesn't necessarily smell like root beer. I mean, it does. If you know that it's root beer, it's like, oh yeah, that's root beer. But in the warmers, to me, it's just such a welcoming, warm, inviting spice, and I really enjoy it. And 2 cubes goes like a long way. And the Polar Panorama warmer is a little bit warmer. I believe it's like 17 or 18 watt. And it's hot. That dish is hot when I take that out of that warmer. So I find some scents do like really well in there, but sometimes they die faster because it's hotter, right? But really wafts around my front hall and up the stairs. So also did 3 cubes, and I finished off the clam of Haunted Mansion 3 thumbs up. I can't do a third. And it smells basically like a warm, just freshly baked, just barely spiced bread. Like a holiday spice, like a cinnamon, just barely, or maybe you'd even put like a cinnamon, like just not even a butter, but like I don't even know what it would call, a glaze on it, so that it just barely smells of cinnamon, and when it's all warm and like bready, that's like what it smells like, and it is a great scent. I kind of wish I had saved it for a mixer, because it probably would have been a fantastic mix with many things actually. But I really like it on its own too, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. Nobody said anything like fantastic about it, but I don't mind it. It was right by my kitchen, and I really enjoyed having fresh bread by my kitchen, right? I also did 3 cubes of beech in my basement. Where did I? Oh, after Pacific Sandalwood, sorry, I missed this on Wednesday. I did change my basement warmers to 2 cubes of white amber antique, and that only lasted an hour. And I am so sorry. I don't want to break anyone's heart, because I know some people are diehard fans of this and they love white amber antique. Like, they really like it. I figured I'm not the biggest fan, and I already knew that. So I'm like, okay, the basement will be the best. It's a strong scent, and I don't like it. So I put it down there. And I'm like, it'll be fine. It's in my basement. I'm only going down once or twice. I don't have to stay down there. No, I changed it within an hour of putting it in. I apologize to anyone that likes that scent. I don't. I don't like that one. It was so intense, and I was almost gagging going down in the basement. Maybe it's just a combo of the air, because I find scents do differently down there just because the air is different. But oh no, that was awful. And I've got 2 cubes left, and now I'm not sure what to do with them. I changed it out to an off-brand. I didn't even put a Scentsy in. I had a Walmart wax that I knew was super strong, and I only put it in my Glade warmer that I have in my basement that I know gets pretty hot. Just because the Walmart wax is meant to it's meant to melt at a higher temperature than Scentsy's. So sometimes when you put waxes that are meant to melt at a higher temperature into the Scentsy warmers, especially I find like a mini warmer where it doesn't get that hot at all, that's like sticks. It doesn't clean out well. It doesn't all liquefy properly. I don't know what the problem is there. Probably something like that. But so I only put it in the Glade warmer, and it was like a vanilla pine. Way better way better than white amber antique, and I won't do that again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what I need to mix it with. It's so strong. I hope sheer leather comes back. That one's good. I really like sheer leather. It doesn't really smell like leather, you know, like not like weathered leather. I don't know. I'm getting on a tangent here. I'm sorry, and I was on another day. So I'm back to Friday, the last day of warming that I have for this. So 3 cubes of beech. I changed the vanilla pine that is like Walmart brand over to beech, because I don't like this scent, and I mentioned that. And after looking at the notes, I think it might be the papaya. I thought it was a floral, but it might be the papaya that is just too much for me in there. But I do have a note that I get more of the notes in the basement. So I could smell a little bit more fruitiness in the basement than I did anywhere else that I've warmed beech. So, I mean, I appreciate that. I like that I got to experience it a little bit better, because every time I go down, I'm like, I can smell the fruit. Like, it's not awful. Whereas I think it was just papaya is so like dense and fibrous, and like maybe it's just too. Maybe my nose just doesn't like papaya. I don't know. I think I have had other scents that have had papaya in it that I haven't liked, but I have had some that I have. So I don't know. Maybe it's the ratio. Maybe it's where it lays in the scent profile. I'm not sure. But it was more pleasant for me in the basement. And I was happy to finish off those 3 cubes. Last night before bed, my daughter changed her, she has the twinkle, not this guy. This guy is the, what's he called? Glitter teal? Mini? This guy? He's really cute too. I don't have wax in him right now because usually he's off when we have the air conditioner and stuff going. I just turn him off because he looks cute. I believe he has a blue bulb in him. He's not just like the glass isn't blue, just the glitter is blue. If you ever see, because they have a glitter magenta as well, or magenta glitter, I'm not sure the order of the words, but she also has Twinkle Twinkle full-size warmer. It's about this size. Beautiful in person. Like, I think it was one of the first warmers I got. I love it. I love that warmer. And so does she, and it looks fabulous with like every colored bulb. Last night she asked, she made sure she's right in this with me with finding scents she just loves. She's like, do we have any more of this? And I'm like, yeah, we have some more. And I pointed to the drawers that I have with wax in. She's like, no. Can we still get this? And I was like, no, I have it in my club. She's like, you have it in your club? I was like, yeah, I have it in my club. She's like, okay. Even though she knows. I'm sure I've told her that I have this in my club. Marshmallow Mint. This, I think, is like my favorite. And I don't get very much of it. And I would up the bars if I could. Oh my gosh. It's not just vanilla mint. And I know Scentsy's vanilla mint, like the actual fragrance vanilla mint, had iced citrus in it as well. That one's like really harsh for me. It's good, but it's just much harsher. This is like creamy buttermints. I don't know if you guys, because I think it was a Canadian thing. What was the brand? Had like 2 L's. Allen used to produce misty mints. They were like smooth little pastel colored. Oh, I'm going to put a picture up here because I love these things. And they apparently, Allen sold to, I can't remember which company now, and they no longer made misty mints as of like 2014, which was my daughter's birth year. I had no idea. I would have stocked up on, oh my gosh, those things are good. They have none of those little confetti sprinkles on them like other buttermints. No, they're just all smooth and delicious. Like you could get a belly ache real quick on those. I love those, and I had no idea they were discontinued. This smells like those. And apparently there's amber in this. I don't really get amber, but it must really round out the scent because it's like a creamy vanilla and a sweet mint, and it's so good. Oh my gosh. It's like small to medium zones. I don't think it could handle a big open zone, but I could just hang my head over the warmer. If you ever see this anywhere, I'd pick it up. Here, I'll let it focus. I would pick that up. Marshmallow Mint. Anyways, that is all that I have warmed this past week, August 12th to 19th. Summer is like flying by. School is coming up for my kiddos. I'm very busy in my personal life, and I'm in between jobs, and that's a stressful thing. And working on that, as well as trying to, keep my kids occupied for the rest of the summer. And I think we have a little camping trip coming up. So I might not be warming those days. I also have another video I'm going to film early next week. I am going to take my club. As much as I love club, I'll explain more about club because I did get some questions about it in that video. I want to get down to brass tacks, down to bare bones. I want like just what my diehards are, because I just squeaked by this time. I shouldn't have left my club that big. I should have made some harder decisions, and I have already started making some I'd say waves of removals lists, and it's getting smaller and smaller. So I think I can do this, and I think maybe I'll do like a split screen and I'll show you guys. So keep your eyes peeled for that video, and I hope to see you again in another video. Thank you for sticking around till the end, and I hope you are doing well. Enjoy your day, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye guys.